all, welcome to the Gaybourhood. This is the second week. Woo! Every week there is going to be a new theme. So, the theme for this week is space. And I know nothing about space. But 2 years of watching Doctor Who has made me really want to go to space. So, let's do it. So I've got my bag packed and I'm ready to go. Off to space! I'm going to visit all the planets and moons, like the moon, and Mars, and Raxacoricofallapatorius. Oh, I know. I'm going to find a planet in space and I'm going to live on that planet. That's going to be great. And I choose that one. Space Police. So believe it or not, some nutbars have actually tried to legally claim things in outer space. Why? I don't bloody know. I found this website, link in the description, where it showed some of the weirdest legal claims surrounding outer space. And they're glorious. So I'm going to tell you 4 stories that I found on there that were pretty interesting, to say the least. The first one is this. Some Québécois walked into a Canadian court claiming ownership of the entire solar system. All the planets and the space in between and Jupiter's moons, just all of it. Yes, bonjour, oui, I own everything. Needless to say, he lost that one. But guess what? He was not the first to do so. In the 1930s, some guy named A. Dean Lindsay decided that he wanted to be the owner of space. Just space. So all space matter and planets, basically everything save the Earth, would be known as A. D. Lindsay's archipelago. First of all, he completely butchered the spelling of archipelago. It's spelled like this. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right either, so this is a problem. Second of all, he planned to sell these claims. Like nothing really came of it though, but he just planned to sell it. Hello, yes, I'm gonna sell parts of space to you. I don't own it, but like, and finally, this was not the first time he'd done this. He did it before, but instead of space, he used the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. He tried to sell the oceans. People are crazy. I don't know if you guys know Frederick the Great of Prussia, but he is one of the people who decided the great belonged at the end of their name. He believed that he owned the moon. In fact, he wound up passing it down to this miraculous healer in exchange for some extraordinary cures. And what I find to be the weirdest deal of all time. Because A, he clearly didn't own the moon, and B, it was the 1700s. Those cures could not have been amazing or miraculous or have done really any good for anything. Probably. It's like you exchanged nothing for nothing. And the story doesn't end here. Later on, a descendant of the healer decided to claim ownership of the moon because of his ancestor, basically. But since, surprise, surprise, Freddy didn't own the moon, the claim wasn't really valid. Just what the last story I'm gonna tell is this one. On November 22nd, 1980, Dennis Hope registered the moon. In the declaration of ownership that he filed, he claimed that he would forever be known as the omnipotent, the omnipotent ruler of the lighted lunar surface. And he would have the exalted title of the head cheese. The head cheese. Sure. And then, like every good businessman, he started to sell acres of the moon. And it worked. Celebrities like George Lucas and Carrie Fisher, along with US presidents and members of the royal family spanning across 6 countries, own acres of the moon. And guess what? You, the viewers at home, can buy an acre on the moon for $20. If I had that kind of money, I'd buy an acre on the moon. Like, you know, one day, we're all gonna go to the moon, we're gonna be like, hey, stay out of my acre. I bought this for $20 from the head cheese. So that's space. I don't understand, people are weird, especially when it comes to space.